I got up and couldn't sleep, so I started re-listening. I couldn't finish listening to the White House uh, press briefing because of the new guy. I don't like him. I know he's speaking for Trump, so I really don't like Trump. Then he's sort of hostile. Sort of his ideas, like, oh my God, like that one, the TTP trade agreement with. Now everybody knows, like the agreement when it was first drafted. Um, well, it caused some problems, but I think that it I don't know what he said in the briefing is like 12 countries, and America's supposed to be number one. We have to negotiate with these other people. So I see that they I don't know. Like personally, um to be number one, um you know in the world, um doesn't mean that you like dictate to everybody, like this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna do. With no, I don't hear him giving any, like Josh was so good. I know he did a good job, but I didn't know how good of a job he did. But um but you could see how much pushback Obama was having in those 8 years. Now I'm just thinking, like after they get done undoing everything that Obama did, um, and they're talking to that Trump type of business. And from what I've been looking at, and I wish we could see his tax return. Um, I mean, like he got that place on 55th Street and Fifth, right? 56 and Fifth, over there. Excellent place. Cause I just grew up on 55th Street. He's on 56th Street. So like I know that that's a high dollar place. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm black and everything, and but I think what a lot of Republicans forget is that that us poor people, we do have to pay our taxes, and um like we like I don't know, everybody around here, the only thing they care about is sports, and sex, and they just don't really care because like this area here in the Junction and Walker Homes, we so busy trying to pay off the mortgage, you know, um, the mortgage, like taxes. Like I don't have a mortgage. The taxes on the land, got that. Insurance, got that. Got to buy food. Food is seem like it's really like like the high dollar thing for me. you know, um, because I can't afford to eat out, so I eat. I have to buy my groceries that I cook. I made a turkey burger. I might last night for dinner. I put it up there, but I bought a bag of potatoes, and so I made some home fries, and I pickled some of my cucumbers, so I was able to have me a a wedge. I had to cut my pickles anyway in wedges because they wouldn't fit in the jar. So I have pickle wedges. So all different sizes. Nothing is cut like perfect. But anyway, um, so the price of food just keeps going up, 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 and up. And like right now, the way the medical insurance is for me, if it gets rid of what we got, you know, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. They sound so hostile. I think that they're gonna have a rude awakening, because they're not even gonna be able to they're not gonna be able to, like, the reaction that they're gonna have because of their policies. Um, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they thought it all out. What like, because they're not gonna really be touched by these policies. Because like I remember when Washington, what was it like? Was it during whose administration was it? I want to say, is it Nixon? I want to say right after the Ford administration that they got that HMO sort of with the government. They all got that HMO. So um, like I think their government is like you get well with the HMO they have different doctors that belong to the HMO, just like with the Affordable Care Act, you have multiple doctors that signed up, to participate. The only problem is that we like with the HMO, we had they had an insurance participate. You know what I'm saying? Um, but we don't have the insurance participating on our side. And like right here at the junction, let me say, I guess I didn't realize that sometimes these people on dialysis only live like 3 years. So I believe there's one cousin down here. I keep wanting to say my mama cousin. She's the same age as, but I haven't seen her. And somebody explained to me, well, you haven't seen her. Anyway, so but they don't live very long because like in this other guy, his wife that died that was on dialysis. She only lived 3 years, and then we got this one guy on King. I know two guys on King. I know is on dialysis right there. The lady across the street, cancer. The lady up the street, multiple cancer. Her mom just went in the hospital. 90 years old. She's been sick for the last 12 years since she had a stroke. Um, and then the other lady down the street, she had one of those hip replacements that end up getting recalled. It doesn't fit. She can't really walk at all now. She still tries, but so and then and then we have another cancer and see, like, okay, let me go. I went to Kings. I skipped the street. On that street, I don't even want to talk about it. But there's at least 4 cases of people I know that have been on dialysis, um, just right in this area. Um, I want to say 8 people with cancer. Because we have 8 that I can recall. So I just found out just yesterday about this one guy with cancer that like I won't go into. Well, he ended up he didn't like somebody was like, don't you notice how skinny he looks? He's trying to sell a car. I didn't even really pay attention. There's so many cars I forget the mates and stuff. I didn't pay attention to the car because I had known he was sick. I didn't know he had wrecked his other car. So, and then you have your other problems. It being such I mean, like it's funny because like I remember like when I was growing up in New York, we had these this African couple. They were mixed. He was black and she was white. He was a doctor like my dad. Well, not the same type of doctor, but anyway. And so like the only way like they didn't really let Africans in. And then when the AIDS epidemic hit, I remember coming down here for visit my cousin because she had got sick. AIDS epidemic hit so bad, and like they were letting in the Arabs, and a lot of the Arabs that they were letting in, that's why they had to uplift that sanctions, whatever I can't think what you call it, and to let certain people in from Africa. They just didn't want uh, America to be flooded with Africans. Like they did that like for like in the like 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1950, 1960, 1970, up to the mid 80s, you know. So anyway, so now they flooding in the Africans over here to take over convenience stores. But like most of like the people I knew that first had got AIDS was getting it from the Russian prostitutes. I mean, that was like, cause like first I heard about, I was still in New York, and it was still in the 70s. So, cause Arthur Ashe had got AIDS, And that was the first we heard of it, and it went immediately like to a gay thing, and I thought it was the Russian prostitutes bringing it in. I don't know. Um, I've been celibate so long, I wouldn't even try to have sex with something. I would feel like a Native American with the European whites come over. It'll be an instant death sentence, you know. But yeah, the Trump administration is sort of humiliating. And then, oh my God, and then he's going to be meeting with female from other countries. I feel sorry for Obama because like I know how it is. Like when you leave like these 48 states, I used to have to travel a lot. My younger days, and when you leave the United States, even there's such a like a veil, a lift, of like like almost like a freedom. I need to get my passport because once they build the wall, I think it's going to be harder for us Americans to get out more so than it is for people to come in. But I think that in each generation, you don't even realize what freedoms that we had to fight for, and what freedoms that you know, yeah, it's just sad. I don't know. It's really sad because he talks very the new guy on the briefing, the Washington briefing, sounds very hostile, and I don't think they understand with China because like if we stop doing trade with China, and we stop doing it like too abruptly, where are they gonna get their uniforms for the United States military uses? It's all got Chinese labels on it. So the decision, I think they're gonna punish the victims. The decisions that have the situation the way it was also done. I can't remember the exact time period. I want to say it's part of Reaganomics, but I believe it's yeah things. Seems like that was a long time ago. A little foggy. But anyway, I just didn't like him being like coming off so nasty, hostile, and is that how Trump really is? Very nasty, hostile. Very self. I mean, like who the hell do they think they are? Because you know, this the it's I don't know. They're gonna find out that yeah, well, we just America's just gonna lose so much respect. Because they like it like they think they're good. Like I don't know. I guess there's some people like I don't know. I really don't know who the hell voted for him because I did the math and it looks like 85% of the United States did not vote for him. So there's like 15% left, right? And then th- then then at least 5% just threw away their vote. In some cases, it seems like more than 5%. So he got less than 10% of the vote. So and then and I'm not even adding in the college whatever that other shit, So that right there, when you add in that other those other states that's in the electoral college, that just it flips the whole thing over to where either way you look at it, he didn't get the vote, so something really doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, just from some of I don't know. And I know there's a few like I know like up in Pennsylvania there's a few well anyway we'll see because like this type of like oh like because it's like if it we'll see because I don't know what's gonna happen like oh with some of these women like I just talked about cancer, the dialysis. I haven't even talked about like diabetes or if you got rid of Planned Parenthood. We got enough problems here, even though we have like some good hospitals for cancer research for children, like St. Jude and whatnot. I think I do believe we have like the highest uh, pregnancies, deaths and difficulties, miscarriage, and you know, stuff that goes along with pregnancy. And you know, a lot of it they just want to blame the female. And when we have a president that goes, I could just go and grab a woman's pussy. I think a lot of women they have to stop like listening to people, um, like around here, like I'll see these little girls will just start getting little knobs or breasts, whatever. The men are already trying to fill on them and everything. First thing happens is their moms yell at them, like, "Why you let that grown man that could pick you up and throw you across the room touch you?" It's what I'm saying. We have to stop directing our hate to the most disenfranchised. Stop taking our shit out on our children and start concentrating why we have a problem. We have a problem because we're not happy not only with our food, with our water, with our education system, uh, with the filth that big business like Exxon, and BP have done to our land. But the idea that I don't hear nothing from the Trump administration about reusable energy. You want to help America, get us away from the use of dependence of oil and coal. I don't hear any of these new ideas. I don't hear anything that sounds scientific sound. I don't hear anything that sounds, from the economic sense, that sounds financially sound. So that is the problem, that their ideas doesn't sound like it will benefit or produce a good outcome. It just sounds the Trump sounds hostile. So hostile people do hostile stuff, and like I mean I'm here in Memphis, and you know and I hate to say it, there is racism, and black people are suffering. I know I'm suffering from all these centuries of racism, and and I gotta admit, like who I like is who I like, but as a whole, I don't trust, Caucasian people. And I grew up in, my dad was white. I grew up in a house like that. I remember I had a girlfriend. She was white, and she had one of those grumpy old white dads and everything. And she had twin daughters that were black. Like light skinned Beyonce um um complexion. Yeah, really cute. What is that noise out there? It's 1 o'clock. I guess I'm gonna go out and look if I hear it again. But anyway, it like he's just like, I don't know. Me and him, like we didn't like the same people, you know. And he sort of had a potty mouth, and I remember like somebody one day was like, "Yeah, I mean he's just a racist." I'm like, "No, he just hates every motherfucking body." And they're like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "Cause I do too." And you know what I'm saying? Until like you get somebody one on one, then you know what I'm saying? Then it might either behoove that person to be nice, or they're naturally a nice person, and but a lot of people, around other people, they have peer pressure, and I don't know. Let me get off this 20 minutes. I'm gonna make, I think I'm making another turkey burger.